Hi all, my name is Gulshan Banu, working as an assistant professor, AI and DS department, SNS College of Engineering. In the previous video, we saw certain basic histories of deep learning and what is probability, what is its concept and how that inputs is being executed and how we have to calculate the weights and bias. Based on the weights and bias, it will be going to the activation function. From that activation function, you will be getting the output. I will explain you what is activation function in the upcoming videos. Now, we also saw what actually the process is. Now, in this video, we will see some of the other concepts which is related to it. Now, what is this sample space? So, what is the English meaning of sample? Sample is something the prerequisite or the pre-procedure of what we are getting, right? Like we have to get some values. In spite of getting the whole values, we will be checking one from the whole value, and that it is called as a sample space. Okay, now the sample space is the set of all possible values in an experiment. From the example, the input can be from a set of images, thus it is the sample space for the input. Similarly, the output prediction can take away any values from the digit 0 to 9, thus the digits are the sample space for the output prediction. Now, what is this probability distributions? Probability distribution is like how likely the random variable is to take on different values of the sample space. Now, we have different vectors y0, y0, y1, y2, y3 till y9. The output vector y follows the softmax distributions, which is also the probability distribution that shows the probability of x taking different digit outputs. Now, how this probability is used and where it is used is, see, there are certain basic rules of how the probability has to be executed. You can have n number of values and you will be taking only the maximum values from the probability value, and when you sum up all these values, you should get the sum value of 1. Okay. Now, there is a concept called joint probability. Joint probability is nothing but you will be combining two values occurring simultaneously, that is denoted by P of y equal to y, x is equals to x, or P of y and x. Okay. Now, we will see how this probability distribution is being generated. So, here I have different probability values like football, rugby and others. Okay. Now, we have two genders, that is male and female. Both are having different values and we are having the total number for each of the values. Okay. Now, in this, the probability value is generally, we actually get the probability value by dividing the given value by the total value. Say for example, when you divide 120 by 500, we get 0.24. 75 by 500, we get when you get divide by 120 by 195, you get the value 75 by 500, you get a value 195 by 500, you get a different value. Likewise, 100 by 500, you get 0.2. 25 by 500, you will get 0.05. Likewise, you will be having different distribution probability values. Now, what is this joint probability? That is nothing but P of A of B equal to P of A slash B into P of B. That is, you will be combining two values and getting an output for that. Okay. Now, when you sum up the values of football of male and female, you will be getting 0.39. In this wise, when you sum up football, rugby and others of a male candidate, you will be getting 0.54. Likewise, you are having different values for the joint probability. Now, what is this marginal probability? Marginal probability is just a subset of a collections of a random variable from that probability distributions of the thing. What is conditional probability? Conditional probability is like a condition given to the whole amount of probability value. Now, these are certain basic concepts of probability and how it has been dealt. So, as I give you a small recall, we saw what is how the basic probability of a deep learning is done. After that, we saw what is sample space, what is probability distributions. Next, we saw probability distribution example. Next we saw what is joint probability is. Next we saw what is marginal probability, and the next concept we saw what is conditional probability. The next video I will be meeting you with a very different topic, and I hope that these topics were quite interesting enough and it was helpful for you people. As of now, thank you. Have a good day.